so we got a nice casted game. Yet another one. We'll get some Vernius, some Hark, some disgusting Atreides, and a little bit of Fremen. And this ends up being a pretty fun kind of lobby because Hark has counters to each faction. But Hark needs to kind of change up their build composition quite a bit, right? If you go heavy on the gunners to be really effective against Hark or against Vernius, you kind of run the risk of getting blown up by Fremen. If you go heavy into a comp against Fremen with executioners and Serbs, you'll get blown up by Vernius. So it's a little bit of a tricky comp for them, but they have a lot of really good tools. And then Atreides can actually get by with kind of just going heavy gunners generally. The only risk there is, a lapse in micro against Fremen can be pretty bad. Well, hopefully this game will load in. We can see how they're going to manage this interesting lobby. Vernius also definitely worth beating to a pulp early in this setting. Less necessary for Hark than it is for Fremen, but that's probably a good source of early liberations for them. Hark actually tends to be a pretty effective faction in the early game if they're aggressed, because they can typically go for some early red tech and get a nice army up for pillaging. They tend to get a lot of manpower back from pillaging. Looking for background noise. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to sort out the volume adjustment on this. I hope this guy didn't fucking disconnect. Let me take a look here. Think maybe one of them got disconnected, huh?
I don't know. I think so.
It's a mighty long waiting for server. Yeah, I have a suspicion someone got disconnected. Uploads.
Yeah.
Let's do that. See,
They're remaking.
they are remaking.
Yeah.
All right. Take two. Let me go check on the spread real quick. see what seems to be the holdup here.
They're waiting to see if the Fremen wants to come back. But I think he didn't realize it was a remake, so they're gonna play with the Carino instead. Which honestly, I don't know, makes it so much less fun.
Yeah, a
So much less
Fremen in that lobby
interesting to
is
play
very,
Clark
very
with a
fun.
Carino in the lobby. Yeah.
Against this, I mean, you can. It's still that's actually a pretty tough matchup for Hark. It makes Hark's life a little bit tougher, but
Yeah.
Sards
I
everywhere
mean, you
is
just
never
can't
fun.
kill Carino armies without losing your whole army.
But I mean, that's maybe not the worst thing in the world. Just
Yeah.
trading your army through, and
Yeah.
it's,
I mean, it's just hard because they beat every other army like handily with the right comp, and then they
Mhm.
just run into Carino and they're like, well, shit.
Yeah, or a couple Sards just ruins their day.
Yeah.
But that can make it interesting too. It's going to be, you know, in this kind of lobby, I'm not sure. I still think I probably favor Atreides in
Let's
most
see this
matchups in
spawn.
this lobby. But this
Yeah.
is fun. We'll have a young Paul game from the.
Moheim. Yeah, he loves his Paul UI. He's super aggressive with it. He base kills people.
I love it.
Yeah. Crash Pine with Pilru.
I mean,
Wired Raccoon with the Moheim.
early on, I'm willing to say that Atreides with UA can really pillage the shit out of most people.
Yeah,
It
I
is
mean,
a pretty
let's just see where
strong
the
combo.
sieges are.
Yeah.
Let's just see where the sieges are.
He's got some nice starting bunkers near his base.
Yeah, hopefully he sees the Sandfall and caps at second region. It's just such good tempo.
He's got some spice fields, probably two, 3 easy spice fields here that should be his.
Carino has zero he has one special down there. He has Moondew, and
That's all he needs, though. Don't shed a tear for Carino. Ever.
Okay, yeah, he made a flamer.
And this
first.
is some pretty safe.
We're not.
We are listening.
This is the new meta, you nerd. This is.
Whenever I see someone build a flamer first, I already just know it's not gonna be a serious game. Just so bad.
Let's take a look at his quirks here. I mean, the bartering customs quirk on the Spiceful's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
He's got a
lot
of rare earth elements nearby, huh?
Quirks. Yeah, I'm gonna say his quirks overall are pretty bad. Though.
Yeah, they're not excellent. That
I think what he
region's
needs
not
to
terrible.
do. Yeah, he's got the.
He'll need an aggressive drop, and I think he could probably.
Way of the desert.
I have a suspicion he's gonna. Oh god, I don't even know where I would drop here.
Where could he drop?
I think
like
Idaho
maybe
would
the
be
spice field.
I would consider
Either
Idaho.
yeah, next to that spice is a good drop, or above.
On the other side. Yeah.
Above Basin would really fuck with Vernius.
Dropping there is gonna get him blown up though. That's so far an aggressive drop between two factions, and Vernius will just take it down slowly. So they certainly could. Vernius is a very
look at these rocks that are
position.
cutting Vernius off from the middle. I've never seen anything like that.
Deep desert and rocks.
Yeah.
So there's
He
really
just got a
narrow
complete
choke points.
wall. Yeah, I love this spawn for Vernius.
Vernius should have a.
Okay, and he's making a fucking railgun drone, so it's not as serious.
I don't see anything wrong with an early railgun drone, if I'm being honest. I think there's min-maxing, and then there's something that's going to be a little bit faster and save you manpower in the long run, which is a railgun. You can run over and grab your POIs all over the map as you explore shit. You can, you don't need one to deal with the warriors early.
He's got a mercenary POI in his spice field that he saw first, so I don't know.
We obey.
I don't think it's necessary.
I see people do this all the time. Some people actually do a little fighting mech instead of a railgun early, but he's going for an early special, which is a good idea. He's not going to have enough to take that, though. He's going to need a couple more subways at least. It looks like he's going to probably just head south and take that bunker in the south first. It's a really smart move.
How many spies is this spawn?
He's got two safe,
It's
and then
5,
in the north he has
4
the third.
Or 5, yeah.
So he has enough to run his economy here. He has nice deep deserts for bridging. He has, other resources. He has a really nice volcano, which is super clutch. And then he's also got his White Rift, which is obviously awesome. And he has bunkers on both sides. So he has a really tight.
Spawn for
he has a
Vernius.
really tight spawn. If he wants to then bridge into the middle, and establish over the desert, he could do that too.
Yeah,
So
if
I
he can
think,
get that bunker on Fuller Sink, he's gonna win the game. But
yeah,
we'll see how
I
it
think
goes.
for him though, that's a little too ambitious early. I think for him, you go north, you get the bunker on White Rift. You go south, you get the bunker next to Idaho, and then you basically
You
have
see what Haxar's doing?
not yet.
He neglected not to take Fanfall and said to take the youthful eagerness second next to his base.
For manpower, huh?
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, I probably still honestly would have gone for Plascrete early.
Yeah.
Plascrete's so clutch for
He's
you know,
getting it right now.
we'll see if he sees the siege where this is coming from. He's a very close
He's
siege to him.
usually good about that. He's usually good about that.
Yeah, this is a very, depending on what the siege is. This could be
I
really nice.
hate that you can't see sieges in spectator view.
It's fine. I mean, unless Fremen's there, I guess, but it's okay. Well, you kind of see
if
what they
Fremen's
see
there,
in that
then
regard.
you can see them, yeah. But just if no one sees them.
So this is actually, this is actually not a bad positioning for
On duty.
Haxar and
Awaiting
Atreides.
command.
Yeah.
This
Haxar's
is a
one
great
nice
spot
as
for
well.
Vernius, I think.
Yeah.
But if I'm him, you go straight for Volcano, and then you head south, and you capture that bunker to prevent the drop, and then you head
Yeah.
north, and you
There's
take that second
so
bunker.
many bunkers on this map.
Yeah.
It's crazy. There's so many.
But this is an outstanding start for Vernius. Oh man. Huh. Is he pillaging that rare earth mineral? He's capturing it.
Hit all his subways are
Oh,
just
no.
sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah, so I think this is a little mistake him taking this rare earth mineral up here. I think you want to bridge the desert, and you want to.
Does he have any Plascrete? He doesn't really have any Plascrete. That's the one thing I don't like about his spawn.
I mean,
And he's
you know, early Plascrete's nice. You do need some eventually. I think if he sees this setup, you make a beeline south for that spice field and for Idaho.
yeah.
And prioritizing those specials early and bridging, that'll establish kind of your perimeter, but it'll also give you the Plascrete regions down there, prevent the drop from Krino.
Carino
And
has
Krino's gonna have a pain.
flavor.
This would be a horrible region to push if you're Krino.
Yeah.
This
If
would be
this Carino
atrocious.
makes another flamer, I might just like shoot myself in the head.
Well, you know, he's having a great time. He's going 2 early fuel cells, which, you know, that's a move.
Does he have?
Let's look
what's
at
his
his,
tech?
so in Megalopolis,
solid
flying logistics.
materials.
I think he just might be just, you know, choosing this as he goes. Integrated costs always really clutch early if you're playing tall. Admin, you know,
Yeah. I mean,
Imperial
you just-
administration, and then, but yeah, geothermals with that is a really can make you money, right?
Yeah. I don't really like any Carino tech order that doesn't start with solid materials, to be honest.
I mean, I think if you have absolute power, you can make an argument that an early Zumgaran and giving out SARDs for free can net you some
No, 'cause
production.
you
But
need
I
5K.
still think solid
You need
materials
5K
up
to
front
get
is the most
SARD.
important. And then I
Yeah.
agree. I usually
Like,
go
it
down
just
to
gives
the
so
green
much
tree.
value. Yeah.
I'll do solid materials, Imperial administration, and then from there it's kind of usually integrated
I
costs.
usually go solid materials, spying, logistic, imperial admin.
Hmm.
Because, I mean, if there's no Atreides or Vernius in the game, then I'll skip blue until I have my quirk doubling. But if there's one of them in the game, then you kind of need to get a truce with them as fast as possible.
You know what? You can do some funky shit with bartering customs on Krino.
Yeah.
Because if you have bartering customs or any other quirk plus a production quirk on the field, you can really ramp that up, get well over 100 pretty easily on a territory for doing absolutely nothing.
Yep.
But he needs
Let's
a
see if he does
Plascrete
have.
region, which should be, you know, he should be building Plascrete on this spice field at least.
Yeah.
Hark, how's
I
Hark
don't.
doing? Hark went with Kudu and Piter, which I think is fun. I really think
he's
Fade
good-
Routha is
he's
really
good
cool
with
to
his
use.
pillaging.
But if you have Krino the lobby,
Yeah. I think Peter is just cringe, and I don't run him, but I think he is definitely better than Fade. I just
Piter can
prefer
be used
Fade.
really effectively if you want to hit your blue spying mastery line quick, and if you're aggressive. Like, sacrificing and getting an injection of money is nice. Spamming operations to make them dirt cheap is also really, really clutch into the late game. So the late game utility is really nice. Kudu is just, like, fucking amazing. Kronvatu needs a buff, but I think Fade Rautha, if you have a
Oh
very
shit.
like aggro Carino who wants to join you, you
Look
can
at
just
the
kill
polar thing.
you can kill Vernius without it. Oh wow.
Will he get to it in time? They got the water subsidies. He immediately starts PAing it. He
I
had
like it.
vision already.
I
Hark
like
is not gonna get to it in time. He doesn't have time to stop it. There's 2 melees on there.
Well, you know, I think if he gets his gunners injured a bit, he'll actually be able to do it. But
Yeah.
we'll see if he lets his gunners get damaged.
Why the fuck is Hark making? Look at his militia.
Oh, he gave a truce to Vernius.
That's fair. Like
Vernius
Hark
has
is
truces with everyone. That's damn.
That's good for him. Hark is making 2 ranged militia and 1 melee militia in all of his villages. I really don't like that. I don't think there's ever a reason to make ranged militia.
Against people, probably not. Against AI, you know, Fremen warrior raids, it probably actually is more damage that you're putting out per CP or per manpower you're using early.
Yeah.
And you can be pretty manpower hungry initially as Hark, so I think for
But
Hark
I
you need to hit a Arrakis Butcher really fast, because every time you're
yeah.
pillaging, you're taking manpower to
I
heal
don't
your
know.
guys back up.
I think okay, and that is making serves. I think you just need to make 2 troopers and then like 6 gunners early as Hark, and then just have 2 groups and go around and pillage.
I mean, that probably saves you by just having a trooper, and then the rest is all DPS in the back. It saves you a lot of
because
of manpower for
the
healing.
gear for the troopers, the fix-up kit is just okay, and he's running red fluid on both of his units. That's weird too.
It's probably not necessarily early, manpower-wise. It's just hungry. But Serbs, stealth Serbs are ridiculously good.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with Serbs early. They have really good DPS against unarmored stuff. They have utility against most other factions. The gunner.
I think you always take split over stealth.
I don't do that. I mean, so for absolute damage and health, split's better. But let's say you want to fuck someone. A stealth Serb will ruin your day, right? If you're engaging what you think are like 4 gunners and a trooper, and you start attacking, and then you have stealth Serbs hit your range units, they're just all dead. You can't flee.
Yeah.
And I've won, you know, a fair number of kind of engagements where you have far fewer CP, just from some stealth Serbs being there to ruin your day. You can always change this, right, to the split Serbs once you have executioners. But I think right now I would, you know, use them just for DPS, and they're effective. I'd also pull that Serb back instead of the warrior tank. But
Alright. Do you see what Haxar's doing right now? This is a fucking hilarious build order. He's got the tech from Vernius, so he doesn't have to worry about any of his yellow or blue. And he's rushing Concord Chamber, so he can put one down in this Plascrete region on this 2 sieges he's already got revealed, and his tempo from this is going to be insane with Paul.
The other thing is, so getting local customs or native customs is super clutch early with Paul. But also trinkets, because if you have an alliance, people really kind of neglect trinkets, I think, outside of Fremen and then the obvious need for craft workshops. But if you're playing Paul and you're allying these sieges, right, to get this really good bonus.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even fucking know that was a thing.
Yeah, so if you with that and allying the siege, right, if you think about it, you're gonna be trading with it to get it up. Once you have it traded and allied, right, you know, you have the authority. You can stop trading and maintain the alliance just for the authority. But for both these, like toolmakers, upkeep reduction is super clutch for Atreides. Operation cost and preparation time reduction is also amazing. So I would just ally and trade both these. And if you have trinkets early and you're doing this for the authority, you're allying and trading with this, you're basically getting, you know, nearly a free manpower building by trading with this yellow siege, and then you'll basically have a Plascrete factory from trading with that other siege. So, oh, there's another one over there by Vernius. It looks like. Looks like on Well of Riches.
Does he see it?
I'm not sure. Yeah, he must have seen it because he sees he has that area scouted. But yeah, so he could potentially get 3 sieges here, and depending if I bet there's one on the far right of the map here. next to Desolation, or just north of it, maybe. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
shocked.
He's gonna win this game. He's gonna win this game.
Well, we'll see. He could have a
These-
very
these
he could have a
other
very
players-
solid bunker in the middle. He could have a very he has
Yeah.
a ton of territory up top.
We are ready.
But it'll really kind of depend on whether Vernius is gonna, push through the top here, or push in the
I mean,
middle.
I think he's the only player here who's not making like just huge mistakes with their build orders. Like, yeah,
Early spying mastery. Again, I don't hate it. I don't know.
yeah,
if
but
it's,
you need Arrakis Butcher.
you need Arrakis Butcher early, and then I think you also, if you're playing Hark, local hubs and lay of the land are both pretty helpful. The Plascrete need can also be high for Hark.
Yeah.
But you definitely need
Hark-
Arrakis Butcher. It's what keeps your pillaging going so consistently.
Yeah, going hard, you just need like all the shallow techs. Like you just need the
Yeah.
first two techs in every tree at least. Like there's just so many you want there.
Yeah, I'd agree with that for sure. Let's see how Carino's doing. This is a very nice little Landsred Council here, huh?
Yeah.
So in Carino land, he's also accepted the robot's poisoned words. He's finally getting integrated costs, geothermals, admin and consolidation instead of administration. So, yeah, I mean, admin.
Yeah, this Vernius
Admin
is
is such a strong tech, because a free quirk amplification on your base is just insane.
yeah.
When you have six,
Look at
when you have
this,
six building slots,
The Hark has a soup doctor. It's very
you should,
nice.
you should
for him.
sacrifice it.
I agree.
No, so if you ever get an agent like that, always put it into the first slot, because I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
if you get
I'm
pulled for an
sad
operation,
that Carino didn't do anything there with Moheim. He definitely could have put the research investments onto himself and just taken it. Oh yeah, okay. This Carino look at his agent placement. He's got. I mean, the Vern and the Carino both have very suspicious agent placement. Like the Carino has only one on Arrakis info, and the Vernius has 2 bots on Arrakis info. So I think, and that's all the bots he has.
2 bots on Iraq is just for the authority correction early,
Yeah, but I
It's
don't
not
hate
gonna end
it
the
so
world.
much. But he can afford more, and he's not putting them on other fields when he's done the
It
3
depends
blue
what
research.
you want to do. Whether you want to.
Yeah, like if he hadn't taken holistic thinking as his third
Oh,
tech,
fuck,
I
he's
wouldn't
going
hate
middle.
it so much.
Holy shit, he's going middle. If Haxar sees
Can-
this, he can fly over and stomp this, but
Yeah,
does he want to?
I don't think he'll want to break truth.
Yeah, so you
Haxar
can
is
do
just sitting
if
on
you're
so
gonna go straight authority, right? You can just tank your land strat and get it back later, especially if you have a lobby where people are gonna give you all the truces you want. Because right now,
Yeah.
Vernius is gonna
Okay,
get
this Vern has given
36 a day from the truces, right?
Yeah.
But
this
if-
Vern has given Atreides and Carino bots already. Like it's oh my god.
let's take a look.
Oh my god.
But if you play Vernius and you don't shit your lands rad, you can make some pretty interesting and funky plays.
You
Here,
wanna
I
know
don't know if I would
something
do that, because here
interesting?
he needs to establish. I don't think this is a bad idea to take this and to take
Yeah,
base.
and he has Pill Root too, so if he can
Yeah.
force Haxar to attack him, it could be real good. He
I
can get a lot of
suspect that's what
early,
he's going to do here, in some capacity. So he should hit 5k. He needs to come over here
I mean,
and
I
grab
think.
the basin.
Okay, Haxar's got his 2 sieges. He's got him PAing right now. What I think is interesting here. I
Oh,
don't think
shit,
Haxar's gonna have the influence to betray
Check
it
out
all.
Arrakis Collectors though. So that's another really strong.
I mean, he doesn't have
Siege.
Jessica. He doesn't have Jessica.
he doesn't.
It's only gonna be like 40 Solari for him.
Well, it depends. So right now, how many truces does he have?
2. He has 2 right now.
He has just 2 right
It's
now.
non-aggression with Vern.
I
and
have a
Haxar, but-
suspicion he'll be able to get, if he wants, research, eco, and political with one of each
with
of them.
Carino. Oh, he won't be able to afford that. He doesn't have Jessica.
Well, he can afford it because he has Paul. He doesn't give a shit about authority, right? Others might have some trepidation with it, but he can certainly afford the authority upkeep cost. If you have Paul and you have an admin hall, and maybe you come down here and you grab your military propaganda, you'll be fine with Paul.
Everyone. Not all three with everyone, because it's a percent of your max authority. It's not a flat amount.
Yeah.
So if he gets
oh shit! He found another one on White Rift. Oh my god.
Wait, he's gonna PA that too. Even though it's
beautiful.
bunkered, he's just gonna fucking sneak right in there, and Vern's not gonna cap it. Oh, that's gonna be so rough for Vern.
He has his. Oh. He does not have He doesn't have cover tactics. Okay. Should be working on it soon. But here in the middle, so yeah, I think if Vernius takes the basin here, he can bunker this up and eventually push Atreides off the sink.
Yeah.
But he takes basin, he'll also have one more spice field in the middle. Which I think just having the basin here as bunkers would be enough for him to keep on.
He needs to be making more manpower right now. He's only making manpower out of this one village. He's got two very aggressive borders that I think he needs more to defend.
Yeah, he's going for automated defenses now. So that'll temporize him a little bit. I don't think he was building out his main base aggressively. That's the other kind of problem. I think a lot of that, you're right, he didn't have any manpower really.
What is going on in the
Plascrete.
That is strange.
There's a Concord chamber for that other siege.
Bollig at all.
Yeah, like you kind of alluded to, he's not having any Plascrete here, so he needs to really have upped that a bit.
Carina, meanwhile, does not have Imperial Administration yet. I think that'd be making him more money than geothermal or integrated costs just off this one village.
20 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the geothermal is going to make him plenty from those fuel cells alone. But
I mean, yeah.
Integrated costs is going to be nice for him. It's going to give him an extra 30 production right there.
Yeah. The nice thing about integrated costs is the bonus actually gets increased by things like versatile and advanced engineering.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's a lot more than
it's a very
just
I think unless you're going to be pillaging and like your base is next to a deep desert or something, unless you're going to be pillaging almost everything around you, it's a really clutch tech to get, because that kind of passive slurry production is super important. Yeah.
Usually after Imperial Administration at basically every game.
Yeah, I'll usually do solid materials, Imperial Administration, integrated costs, and then I'll take a look at where I want to go.
Yeah, because recruitment initiative is also an ecotech. Just from the 20% manpower production, it'll save you a lot on manpower. So it's...
Do you think we have any patents down? My suspicion is absolutely fucking not. But he's too poor, I think, right now.
Yeah, they're all poor.
Could he actually afford a patent is the other question. So one thing is he's not pillaging next to his main base. He's not pillaging a spice field.
Yeah, I think that's a huge
that's what's preventing him from affording probably another Plascrete factory in one of these just random villages, but also preventing him from using Bollig to build out the main base, right? He should be able to have probably 4 main base buildings right now.
Hark has a huge
Schlong.
Okay, I'm super confused. Hark has a huge army right now, and he's capping the spice field in the Atreides bunker.
I love it.
Which I really like, but he has no gear right now, and he's taken off all of the gear that he had on. Like, he had some on earlier.
I think the red fluid is probably fucking with him.
Gunners and his troopers, but it costs 500 to take it off.
He probably...
So that's
Hark Chom, watch out. In all caps, I love it.
This fucking guy. Meanwhile, the Carino's at fucking 12%.
Oh, it's so good.
This Carino's making intelligence agency as his second building.
Now,
I
how
usually
much?
like to go.
This is gonna make a fuck ton if Hark actually pillages this. 3.3k for pillaging this Atreides village.
Yeah.
Is this
Which
heat
he
you want though?
Absolutely do. He can absolutely do it.
I think this is heat he probably doesn't necessarily want. Because I think with
I mean,
UA this would be a hard fight.
It'll convince Haxar to, oh my god, Haxar isn't trading with this siege in
Yeah, you can see
He's
how.
not trading. Oh wait, no, I'm wrong. He is trading.
So with trinkets, you're basically doubling these existing trades. So it's another 7 plastic a day,
This is crazy.
another manpower 0.2, another one on the far side. He'd get another 12 passive slurry once he's allied up. So it ends up actually being a pretty significant amount of stuff you get from it.
Alright, it looks like Vern has given bots to everyone now for some reason.
He was able to get the center. This is really, really good.
Yeah.
Now, he still, for some reason, is neglecting the south here, which is 2 specials, a bunker.
That's spice field too.
Yeah.
He needs to get on that spice field bunker immediately before the Krino drops it.
Is he clicking on the drone over there? I don't think he realizes that he's not noted and he can't harvest that field. That's no good.
I don't think he does.
But I think he probably needs to do 2 things. 1, prevent annexation of the White Rift and build a bunker there. 2, he needs to come down and take that Plascrete region so he can't get dropped there.
Yeah, I think Haxar needs to fucking take the damn Sandfall already too.
It looks like he's going for Rift though. It looks like he wants to posture up to take Rift, which is surprising.
He's limited right now more by influence than he is on authority for capping regions, which is
by
hilarious.
PA. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul makes your.
If I were in his position, I would just capture without PA.
The effect of Paul on your authority is just bonkers because all the multiples that go into it are effective.
I mean, he's got 2 sieges allied. He's making 13 a day, which is crazy. I mean, he's got the bot too, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't have sustainable spying on it yet, but the caveats about it. He doesn't have admin hall yet. He doesn't have military propaganda. Once he gets his going, these 3 are going to make him about 9
I hate
9
what
extra
this
authority.
Is doing with his main base. I was liking it for a second. Like I can definitely respect the intel agency second, but I would normally just go admin hall, intel agency, embassy, and then either triple red or triple. Maybe if he goes Emperor's Monument at the bottom with triple red, it would be okay.
I think that's. I like putting Emperor's Monument in the single slot. If only because I tend to go a little bit later into blue, and it's easier to switch out, exactly. So if you end up with a triple yellow, triple blue in the main at the top, then
there's never
ever
a reason for triple yellow and Carino, in my opinion.
I mean, is there ever a point? Is there ever a point?
I mean, like on Hark, maybe you can make an argument for it. And on Vern, you obviously can as well. Other than that, I don't really think there's
I don't think that Carino purely as a Chom faction is the point. Yeah. I think it's more that their economy and their techs, like spice production is not affected much by it.
Yeah.
But
you just get
village
so much
production
more
is,
from...
and their tax is also affected instead of the spice exchange rate. So like it's all geared towards slaughter production. So if you paid all your taxes, you have a double, triple yellow in the main base, you're making 30% more slurry globally, which is a huge
just
increase.
Not that much. It's just not
30%
compared to 40% military health or 300 extra.
Oh no, of course. There's give and take to it, right?
Vern just lost half his army to water. Oh no.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, I think if you're Vern, you take the rift, you bunker it up, and then you beeline south because you need that last spice field pretty badly.
We obey.
Wait, did Haxar miss tax?
A storm got him. Love it.
Oh my god. He does this every time. Like he'll put his spice slider all the way down and he'll fuck himself over. His economy's ruined.
I think a general. I
so
think a general good idea for anyone playing is if you have a good exchange rate, you're always inclined to like plummet it and then at the last second bring it back up and save.
I never put it all the way down.
Accumulate what you need to pay the tax or to get there. So when it's early, just put it to max save until you get like 90% of what you need, and then you can sell everything. But that way you don't run this risk. He can pick up POIs. He could try to, do it that way. He has a eco POI, a little spice POI on the far right. He could have also under his base.
He's got 2 actually. Yeah.
Yeah, but Too little, too late. Yeah, missing a
This,
spice tax
this
is terrible.
fucking Karina needs to turn his quest in. This is triggering me.
Now, that quest, I have a hot take. If you're Vernius, especially early, there are often times when you want to take the slurry as a lump sum.
I think everyone would agree with you there.
A lot of people just hit the 30 because, after a couple months you're there, but if you can get those in as patents or main base buildings, I think it's usually worth it.
I think a lot of people would agree with you, especially on Vernius.
Now, Vernius has not gone for spice tech, which is upsetting to me too. Let's take a look in the Lance Rat.
His tech order is not terrible. It's fine.
I think you need, for the transition, you need to have your Chome tech. So that's where I'm not as huge a fan of this.
Like, I don't think he has... I mean, he's anticipating a war with Atreides, so he's going his red tech. I would like to see mechanization as the first red tech he gets after water batteries, just because the resonance drones are so important to your army early. Yeah, he's just switched to yellow tech. Without getting mechanization, though, so he's not really going to be able to
the resonance drones I don't care as much about against Atreides.
That's fair.
Against Hark, sure. Against Fremen, sure. Against Smugs, maybe. But if he's playing defensively, I don't think he needs mechanization as much.
That's 7 knowledge. Oh, God. He still has not researched Imperial Administration. He's researching nefarious contacts instead. What the fuck am I looking at?
He needs to up. Oh, he's going to Chome manipulation, not even crew training.
I'm just, he's gonna get into a very poor position once the Vernius breaks truce and he loses his
Tailed old time though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Look at this Vern expansion. This is crazy.
I like it. This is a pretty crazy fucking bold move of Vernius to take this in the middle. I like it a lot though. And he has a base in, so if I would be putting down a manpower building there and just filling up with militia elsewhere. So but he needs to take Rift.
Hark has put in hibernation breastplate on his executioners and has no other gear. So he's thought about it. But what is going on there?
You can do so. I think even if you have a Carino in the lobby, the utility from the meat armor is just too great. You can run executioners without meat armor, but I just don't know if it's.
No, you can't. No, just run troopers with them.
You can.
There's no to run executioners.
Well, I mean they fucking go hard. That's the reason why.
I think troopers are better in cases where you're not running them with meat armor.
I mean, it's not like the CP to HP difference is much the same, but their bonus is far better. Like getting power from nearby deaths versus getting increased attack speed on a unit that has somewhat low power is not super useful. So I'd much rather have an executioner that's cooked.
I think the morbid climax on troopers just makes them a lot better in that
case. The extra 5 seconds running around?
Yeah, because at that point they're at 0 HP, so they've maxed out their attack speed bonus. And
but it's an attack speed bonus. Like, it's an attack speed bonus without high power is the problem.
That's fair. Have you ever seen Clot run this build?
I've seen the mass gunner build, which is just how he likes to.
Kareem is scared of this guy because he can't win against the gunner.
The guy is very good micro, so you just have to counter his gunner spam. But I mean, with good micro, you can do a lot of weird shit in this game. I don't have good micro.
This is such a peaceful game. I think no missile batteries in this bunker border between the Atreides and the Hark.
Yeah, the Vernius has some, but
I would really like to see the Vernius start transitioning his army now. He's making.
He needs to go for it though.
He's making another spice harvester. Like, what is this for? Like, what are you gonna mine off? Maybe he just doesn't realize he's got one off this in the south. And
I don't think he realized he's not harvesting that.
Yeah, okay, hacks are finally taking sandfall. Thank God.
But usually by this point of the game, if you're Vernius, if you have Bolig, you should have your drone transition about ready and engaged.
Yeah. No, it's much.
But it's an eco thing.
He should have had it
yeah.
long ago. Yeah, and look at his main base. He's not even using Bolig either. He's building it out so poorly. let's see. Moment of truth for the Carino main base. Let's see if he goes Emperor Monument at the bottom.
Let's say Haxar is not taking the White Rift.
No.
He's just kind of
I don't think he wants to smoke
leveling
against
guys
the
now.
automated defenses right there.
Maybe with Gurney, this is actually kind of cool.
He does not like Duncan. He only ever runs Gurney. It's very interesting.
There is a lot of resistance to Duncan at first.
Yeah.
And then I think as people learn how to use him, they found he's easier to use is the thing.
Yeah.
I think that Gurney has a lot
I
of
think
utility,
Haxar
but it's
just
tougher
likes
to use.
Gurney for the 50% experience bonus. I think he doesn't, and like the stat.
I mean, it's
bonuses.
nice, but you can get that just from quirks, village quirks, right?
Yeah, I
Let's see if
agree.
he has any
I
in
agree.
here.
He has, I think, one, but let's see. Actually, does he?
Yeah, maybe he doesn't have one.
So, yeah. All right, he just finished his spice stack. Does he have enough manpower to max out his harvesters? He does. I would like to see him. Do
Okay,
that.
good. So he's letting the renegades establish a base that he can then farm. So this is a very good idea.
Very nice.
But for his army comp here, so this is just like well-rounded. This will go into most armies okay.
Yeah.
The troopers do not add a whole lot.
No.
And
I
this
only
is-
ever make 2 troopers.
Troopers
Maybe
are
one,
basically the same stats-wise as wardens, with an exception, which is you can have one there for the frontline tactics they give that allied buff
Yeah.
nearby.
I like to have 2 of every Atreides unit when I'm running any army comp, just so they can't kill one to get rid of the bonus.
Yeah, well, so
immediately.
I would say that for frontline wardens, they are more costly than Atreides troopers. They have a higher upkeep, right? It's
Yeah.
4 per CP instead of 2 per CP. And into this comp here, I would say that what's going to be more useful against Vernius and the drones is going to be heavy weapon squads. They do extra damage, extra
I
50% against mechanical units. So I would just stick with that. Against the rest of them, right, you really want cover tactics on your wardens. You need some sort of front line to be able to deal with, you know, provide cover for your units against Tark. But he also needs drones. I don't think he has his support drone. That's
Personally,
probably
I don't like making drones.
it's the most important thing for Atreides, and if you're doing UA especially, right, you get faster regen speed, and with your tech you get reduced reduction.
I mean, with
cost,
Gurney, it's obviously necessary.
Yeah.
But my preferred way of fighting on Atreides is just to have, you know, an like I run 3 wardens, 2 troopers, and then basically an even split of gunners and.
Oh my God! Look at this. Take a look at his drop. I don't think he saw. I think Vernius had just taken this
Bye-bye
region.
base,
Oh, he's
bye-bye
gonna get
base.
blown up.
Bye-bye
Wow.
base.
That base should be blown up 100%. And this is hard. This is hard because he basically has Mount Idaho right here. I'll have an airfield. I'll have his
I
node.
don't think he has a fight engineer. He's got Nua, so there's definitely.
He has an
time
engineer
for him,
there.
but he does.
And Nua is surprisingly.
Vern is whispering to him. I really hope that Vern does not let him live on this
If
base
you
and
can
take that
keep
spice
Nua
field.
pretty far from the main action, Nua's
Does
really
Nua shoot
fucking good.
bases with her station?
I don't know if it does,
Let's see.
but
I hope
the
we see.
the radius of her ability is enormous.
If Vern decides that Carino doesn't get to have this base, then it's over. Because
Oh, for
he has
sure.
0 red tax. He does not miss single red.
Well, you know what, Vernius can pull this tech. I think this is an important thing with if you do Pillars. You go early spice tech, you get your treaties out, and then
Okay,
you
someone-
time this to tank economies, right? You can
So-
you can force them to miss their taxes.
This fucking Carino has the bot on counter intel, man, and he has 1 agent on Arrakis info.
He's a new
Oh,
player. I think it's evident. We don't need to rail on him too much.
Yeah. Oh, and Vern's letting him take the spice field. Oh no.
I don't think that's gonna stay though.
Yeah. Hark still no gear. Carino still no gear.
But if you're playing Vern here, what you do is you sit people on those territories with Pillaru, and then when they cancel, you get your knowledge, or you get your standing, and you get your influence. And so if they want to break with you, and they're going to spend 50 influence to do so, or whatever it is, that's like a 250 influence swing. So for Cruiser Wreck, right? You just sit a subvoid on there. For White Rift, you sit a subvoid on there. All these
Oh,
territories.
it's happening! It's happening!
Yeah, White Rift is taken. He's building his stuff up there.
Haxar sees his opportunity now that the base is dropped. See, if he had Thufir here, he could fucking have that shit built out already.
Oh man, Tax
Look
went
at
on to
Haxar's tech
Trino
order.
too.
Why is he researching parts production? What the fuck?
That is kind of weird.
Yeah.
I guess he really wants those drones, huh?
That he doesn't have any.
He doesn't have any drones yet, yeah.
Proud liberator, yeah.
Does he
I
have...
would like to see,
Oh, he's making 3
more
drones.
agents.
Yeah.
He's got an agent on Hark that I would like to see on Lance Red information instead, just so we can get that standing. Because
Proud Liberator's clutch.
it's
Getting
so
Lance
strong.
Red support for building that Lance Red's really clutch.
Yep.
But I can appreciate. Yeah, he has a. Maybe. Why does he want intel so badly? He has a guy on Hark of all people.
Any orders? On duty.
Okay.
Hark's just sitting at 1,000 intel.
I
no
suspect he's gonna go to
operations.
geothermals. I think. We'll give him some water.
Yeah.
And
I
then
mean, relying
go for the
on
middle.
Vern for your spice stack after you just took his White Rift is quite bold.
On report.
Yeah, there's the crafts too.
Well,
He's
if
got
you're ever
these-
relying on them for your spice tech, you're in trouble if you want to pull it.
Yeah.
Which is.
How much money is he making?
He's making a fair
I mean,
amount,
It's not so bad.
but
not
it's
so bad.
you know, most of it's coming from his spice still. Concord Chamber's floating him 60, which is really good.
The Carino here is sitting on 35 CP, man. Alright, this guy is straight out of Conquest.
He might be. Yeah.
Is there a new mission?
Yeah, Nua in a siege like this is actually somewhat useful.
Yeah. I think Nua's actually quite good compared
Already.
with Kater. Like she's not better or anything, but I've seen people take great advantage of the 20% speed and armor.
Oh,
that
it's
other units
incredibly
get.
good. If you have a good
Yeah.
engagement perimeter with
It's like
Nua,
Gurney
it's very hard to
ability
deal with.
that
Yeah.
Your units can shoot.
The-
Alright, here's Haxar's drones.
The big
By the
issue
way.
is in this lobby, no one else has mobile stealth detection. So in this lobby, I think Kater is the right move because no one can detect you without the probe setup.
That's
Right.
true. That's true.
But sometimes Nua's.
New
You
challenge
could still do
awaits.
Nua here. Nua would be pretty strong.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. We have an infill cell from Hark.
Haxar has.
Ooh.
He's cooking on 3 specials.
Oh
right
lordy!
now.
Take a
Could
look
be
at
4.
Hark's got 3 agents on Atreides.
Yeah, no, Atreides knows it's coming. He does this bullshit every game, but he just doesn't have enough agents to spare because of the
He's
cheap
also
alliances.
he's taking all of his territory instead of pillaging them, so he's not going to have intel
Yeah.
to complete this. I don't think.
And he's got 2 Sook Doctors as well, if you could fucking believe it. And he does not have them on the same information field, I guess, because so he's only getting level 1 out of one of them and level 2 on the other.
No, it's a shame.
Yeah. He's got his own agents on counter intel as well. Maybe he saw that Haxar had agents on him.
Kratos got this spice field here, and yeah, Vernius unfortunately has lost these territories that he wanted, and I think needed.
I mean, he can blow up that base anytime.
He can blow that
wants.
base up.
This
I
guy's
think
got
if he blows that base
nothing.
up, he's basically insulated from Carino for a while.
No, he is.
And
Forever. I mean, this Carino's never.
I
gonna be able to
think
do it.
I would actually still take White Rift first, because you want that bunker. But
The problem
I mean,
with that is it's giving the Carino time to research his red tech. He's getting mechanization now.
I mean, if you want to do mechanization and plop some long-range drones under the base so it can't
Oh,
shoot your own
Where's
units,
this Hark
it's
army
not the
going?
worst
Oh
idea.
shit, Hark's going in.
Oh, I love it. So let's take a look at his gears here. He just has Hibernation Breastplate. He's leading with a Serb. He has no gear on his gunners either. He's going in. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna get crushed. Does Haxar have an airfield? He does not have
no.
an airfield,
Yeah,
and
he's
he
going-
didn't even see it. He's in the middle of fighting this fucking renegade base. Let's see what happens. I don't think he'll get it, but he certainly could.
It looks like he's probably waiting for it. Honestly, so without an airfield here, I think a thumper is gonna take Hark to center.
Yeah. I think Haxar has I mean, he didn't have any operations, does he?
He doesn't have
He's
any
got
water
only
either. Look at this.
Vapors. He's got only
He's
vapors.
gonna lose Gurney and this Warden from water supply.
No, it's the drone will save it.
Oh, that's fair. Not if he moves it away from Gurney.
Yeah. Oh, and it's a pillet. It's a pillet on the middle. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think now's the time to take this. I would probably just, you know, this
Oh,
should
this
be
labor right is
this
gonna
should be a bunker with that
crushing
neighboring
for
territory
whoever
because
gets
there's
it.
a little strip of land there for him. Oh man, Swear Mahim's pretty fun. Laborites is gonna smack. Oh wow, he got onto Atreides.
That's
Seemed a little bit. Carino's saving a lot of influence for some reason.
yeah, he's just straight out of
We're
conquest.
at recycling vats.
He's
Right.
straight out of conquest.
It looks like Atreides is gonna have a hard time.
And Haxar has put a double red in his face, which I don't particularly like.
What do you need?
Against this setup, yeah, I'm not sure double red's gonna do a whole lot.
Yeah.
The gunners
Like
kind of
the hard
ignore half the
gunners
armor. Railguns
doesn't
ignore
do
half the
shit
armor.
against Vernius. It's fine against Carino. Like
Yeah,
Carino
Carino
is
can have
very
some
weak
utility.
to armor, but it's his cross map, so.
But this is gonna be I don't.
Who can forget the tale?
This is gonna be really rough because he doesn't have any supply.
We're
Let's
focused.
see how far down he is. He's minus 15 water. Jesus.
Yeah, he was really.
He
counting
needs
on that
geothermals for
pollution.
sure.
How? Oh, every single village's wind speed is 3. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, he's only got one of its 2. Okay, he's pressing the advantage. I like this. Oh, this is awesome.
If he
from Hart.
takes that spice field, if he takes that bunker, then no, just go for the bunker. Just go for the
Is
bunker.
he gonna
Force
take
him
this
to walk
fight?
on sand.
This
Yeah,
is not a
if
fight I
worm
want.
comes
Yeah.
here, if a worm comes here, he can just go to the spice field, and then the Hark will have to walk across
This
it.
is not. Oh,
I mean,
there's the worm
Hark
sign.
has put on red fluid, and all his gunners are now fucking dead because of it. So
It also means their first shot's gonna be massive,
that's true.
I'm waiting.
right? If you go
I
to
don't-
Nefud
not
and
a
you do
fan
red
of that
fluid,
vapors
it's a
at all.
pretty
That was a
insane.
complete
Because
waste.
right now, what would happen? Oh, he did heavy loads. So heavy loads is kind of a scam.
What's our next?
He doesn't scale with the power that you get from losing health.
No. Blood Thinner is just the best Hark gear. It's so good.
If you do Nefud, if you have the manpower to spare, and you have a border skirmish like this, red fluid is what I would go with instead. Because each of these guys is going to be hitting for like 45, 50 power, ignoring half armor, and then all the damage scales from that. So
Look at
each
Moon
gunner is
Do,
going to hit
look
for
at
about
Moon
80
Do.
damage.
Look at Moon Do.
Where the fuck's Moon do? That's in the south, right?
Bottom of the map.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I love it. That's the militia siege too,
Yeah.
and he's going to lose that to the Raiders.
Yeah, unless he does the op.
That's absolutely
Is he making
hilarious.
it?
That's
He's
amazing.
making the op. Yeah, he's gonna save it with the op. That's ridiculous.
Oh, that's amazing. I love
That is
this.
ridiculous.
Now, Carino does not see the siege there.
Yep.
It adds 50 CP.
I mean, until fucking Vern decides to break chase off with him. And it's 50 CP of unvetted
Okay,
dog
so
shit.
so we have the gunners.
Oh, he
He's
does have
taking this
RD
bunker
drones.
here.
He has 3 RD drones. That'll
So-
be super annoying.
So take a look here. So he has sleeper agent. He doesn't have combat drugs, and I don't think he has. He doesn't have a hero yet, does he? He's past 10k,
No, yeah.
and he's got hibernation breastplate. He has
Oh,
mid armor
yeah.
now. So this is not how you use
Atreides is already
executioners,
at
right?
20k head. Holy shit.
He needs to get the Serbs in to die first.
Why does Haxar have this many drones? Like, this is kind of
So
insane.
Hark should be. That is a lot of drones. Wow.
He's just gonna stand in his own vapors. I've seen him do this so many times. He just stands in his own
Look at this
vapors and
Serb
just
though.
wipes
Is
himself.
absolutely smashing that Warden.
I mean, he's got 5 drones. That doesn't matter.
Fresh out of fight and
Went with carry capacity on the drones and speed.
Okay, wait, he could do some real damage with these gunners if he focuses the drones here.
Yeah, so
he could completely wipe him,
there's
except he's shooting
50
militia.
power on the gunners.
Why is he shooting militia? Why is he shooting militia? Please, please, please. Oh my god.
Bad worm.
Heavy weapon at your service.
So let's say that in that fight, he'd smacked Nefud's ability there. He'd have already had another 10 units rallied onto that border.
Yeah.
And so he'd be able to
Look
keep
at-
that tempo up.
Hagsar's gonna lose Moon due to the fucking raiders. He's forgotten.
No,
he's forgotten that he has the operation. He's too focused on the worm. But
I think we'll get it. He's doing all right.
Let's see. I'm gonna type in his chat.
Vernius is meanwhile biding his time. He's getting research center up finally. I don't think he realizes he has bow leg. Maybe
I
he doesn't have the plascrete for it, I think. So his plascrete's about to be there for another building his main base here. Okay. So Hark's also not really built out much, which is a little disappointing. Doesn't quite have the infrastructure I thought he would. He's got 34 manpower. No officers of order. He's going siege incentives next. That's pretty fun. But he has no yellow tech. Wow, so this is a pure pillage eco from him.
Yeah.
And he's just
That's
got
gonna-
two. He's
that's
got
gonna
two
run
fully
real
stocked
dry.
harvesters that are dependent on Vernius. So all this chome is it's not too robust. I think there's a misconception with Hark, but you really need to build out everything. You need to have these all stacked with manpower and research hub. You should keep stuff open for pillaging, for Solari, for intel, and for manpower.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna fill them in, you also need your maintenance centers and stuff. So I just don't think he has the war machine set up for this kind of push.
Yep. Haxar has successfully pissed off every single person in this game, and only one of them is attacking him.
He's got some time. All right, Hark's coming back in with not a whole lot.
He's about to cross over 20k with
He's
this
only got
attack.
42 CP. Wow. Just racing the finish line, huh?
Yeah. How much authority does he have? Yeah, he's got 500 authority. This game's over.
Well, there's a downside to being this spread out.
Yeah.
And with
I mean,
Hark,
I
with,
just
with,
don't-
with
I
Hark
don't
in the
think-
lobby, that's my first thought.
Yeah, I don't think the Vernius and the Kuno are like ever gonna attack him. To be honest, like if they haven't already, I don't.
It's definitely a little bit of an experience difference here, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's okay. Everyone was, started somewhere. And he's cleverly making a monitoring station over here in the middle. He's got a missile battery coming up. He should try to probably bunker up the middle using the space cruiser wreck, the extra land there. And the land's rad. Ooh, gear regs on Atreides could be pretty rough right now. There it is. And so I think this is when everyone could probably take a special off Atreides, right? That's what you kind of motivate people to do. Because everyone has an incentive for it as well. Vernius for White Rift for that bunker. Hark could try to take the center in this bunker instead of pillaging.
I got Haxar to tell Carino to put his gear on.
We are waiting.
Yeah, I don't think Hark realizes he doesn't have a hero.
Yeah.
And the Hark heroes are pretty nice, right?
Look how many people are making Atreides infiltration cells. He's gonna get triple assassinated. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious. He's gonna abandon every single one of his regions.
I think that Ver might just be doing physical wiring though,
That's fair. That's fair.
which is it's a nice, having an extra 4
Is ready.
knowledge per neighbor is nice. But look at how meaty these militia are now. These
Yeah.
veteran militia. Does he have the militia siege allied yet?
I would love to see Haxar take
Oh, he
Wonders
doesn't
of the
have.
Desert.
He hasn't allied up the the militia siege yet.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
So I think this is a little misplay from Hark. I think you wait until
I think the misplay from Hark is not focusing the drones. Wait, Hacksaw ran his drones away. He's gonna lose Gurney. Oh no, there's one in the melee there. Never mind.
yeah. I think for this one you want to time this attack and this wipe. You want to time it with when the assassination gets detected. So you sacrifice it for the assassination, it gets detected 50%. You do this attack at 45, and you add min burden. And that's when everyone else attacks too. And then you'll be able to peel territory off, right?
Yep. Oh, he's going for the cap. But I don't know what
That's a bold move. Here.
If
If you have enough food, you can maybe keep up the tempo. But here with Yue, he can just walk back, regenerate, and come back in.
He just had awful target pro. He should be focusing the drones, then the demos, then the gunners.
The drones don't
do
anything, though, right?
The militia, then the wardens.
The drones are
the drones
minimal DPS that aren't really contributing to the fight much else.
Yeah, but he's not gonna win this fight in a straight up engagement either way.
No, I think
he needs to
wardens.
bleed the
So
Atreides
if you're doing
manpower.
so you know, you can use vapors and worms on Atreides. You can focus down the wardens pretty well with the gunners, and if you can do it kind of more traditionally, get Serbs onto the range stuff. It's very useful if they're out of cover tactics. Oh, he's just being annoying with these. Look at this. Does he have
Where are his infiltration cells? Let's see.
Okay,
He's
awesome.
Not even
Looks like
sent a
Vernius is
second
doing work now.
assassin yet. Yeah.
So Vernius has is he capturing this or liberating? He's not about to cap it yet, so he should liberate this. He might be just waiting. Yeah, he's just gonna wait.
Yeah.
Probably 4
Hagsar's
more days, 3 or 4 more
is
days.
somehow surviving, despite his loss of yellow tech.
Yeah, he has a fair amount that was tied up in the rest of it, and I believe that they actually retain the spice harvester bonuses, right? So Atreides Foreman, if you look at his harvesters, even though he doesn't have the tech, he maintains. He has 4 people on the harvester, even though only 2 show up in the tooltip.
Yeah, so he's got 4 out of 2. I wonder if his stacks will continue to tick up.
Yeah, so this is always the tricky thing. If you give Foreman to Atreides, if you're Atreides, you max out your harvesters and you keep them alive, because that's just free tech you don't have to get otherwise.
Oh my god, the fucking missile battery on the polar thing is doing incredible work.
Blood humping.
What can I do for you, sire?
This worm is gonna be
Look at these. So
nasty.
he's
Oh,
running
he
from
pulled it away.
Serbs. Oh, this is great opportunity for a worm, huh?
We salute you.
And
Yep.
it got decoy thumpered away. It got
Yeah.
decoy thumpered away.
Oh, I
already.
didn't see that. I see.
Yeah.
So I mean, an executioner in this blob with all these dead split Serbs basically wipes out the rest of this army.
I think Shadow just like plays bad kind of a little bit intentionally.
I don't
Like, he
think that's.
just does what
I
he
think he just
likes
doesn't
and,
realize he doesn't have a hero. If he has a hero, he wins this fight.
Oh my god, more serves.
Yeah,
are
it's great.
coming.
Serbs good unit.
Holy shit.
I love this.
Great
This
again.
toxic vapor
The
spam.
entire army is inside the support drones.
And he's running. Each of these guys
is
running takes
ridiculous.
so much damage from the Serbs. Look at this.
Yeah.
Gone. Gone. This is rule number 1. Never run from a Serb. Now, I don't think they actually bleed support drones. So that's the one saving grace here. But he'll lose these.
At your command.
Incredible.
Disastrous.
Oh, he didn't lose any of the 1 health ones.
What do you
No,
need?
he lost some bets though.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, they just went to the other drones. See, redundancy. Maybe you were wrong all along. Maybe this is the new meta.
Poor Gurney. Fresh
I mean,
You fool.
it's not the meta if the heart shoots the support drones first.
We're focused.
It's the last.
But I mean, the support drones don't do a whole lot. Is the thing. So if you
Yeah,
target
but-
those, you're not going to be targeting anything doing damage to you.
The
I
pack
don't think
is
that's
ready.
the problem for him here.
We're honored to serve
This
you.
vapor spam is relentless. I love it.
No, this is such a
But
gross
he's going to run out of intel here. He doesn't have what it
Is
takes.
he?
Yeah.
I don't think he is. Why?
How he doesn't have any intel, right? He has an assassination going.
look
He's using
at the,
vapors nonstop.
look at
He
his
doesn't have any
base.
place to
He's
pillage
got
either.
Interrogation center. He just needs to go down south, kill that renegade base, and he'll get a couple hundred intel off that.
That's not nearly enough to maintain an assassination, though. With how much he's been
He
vapor
hasn't even
spamming.
sent a single assassin, and he started the assassination, and he's done nothing with it.
You're a negative Nancy, you know that?
Yeah.
Who can forget the tales of the
Yeah, he spams Serbs like he has the food. And yet,
Yeah. With a Mandate of Heaven smuggler bounty on Vernius.
I would actually love to see Krino win this somehow on Gov.
Let's see. It could happen.
Yeah,
It could happen.
but he needs to take Mundu off. He has an army. He might as well use it. Looks like up top, Vernius got White Rift.
Oh,
so
he
he'll
just
bunker
got
that up.
wormed. He don't have an army anymore. Christ. Oh no, it's just his temporary units. Okay, and one sword.
Did he lose? Huh. What happened to his fuel cell? Oh. Renegade base invading him. I wonder. So yeah, the assassination needs to get refreshed. He's just bleeding intel here.
No, I don't.
34
don't
intel a
even know.
day.
Yeah,
what it's
he's
costing
got
him.
his first assassin going in now. Hax, I don't even know about the assassination
So
yet.
one thing you can do here is Hark, is you can cancel this assassination, rebuild, and relaunch. If you cancel it, I don't think you actually lose your cells. And so you can relaunch it. What you can do is, if you don't sacrifice for the assassination, when you use it, you build
Where
influence.
is this okay,
for
this
reputation.
assassin is going to get a POI right now. What the fuck am I watching?
Yes.
I think he's trying to see if
Oh,
he can
it's going
sneak
around
around.
the side. Oh, yeah, he's making a modernization, but it's not made yet.
Oh,
Haxar's
Atreides
flying
going
down
south for
He's gonna make it a bunker. He's gonna make it a fucking
Yeah.
bunker. Holy shit.
It's captured.
Oh
Is he gonna
my
try to blow
god.
up
Is he gonna base kill? He's gonna base kill. Holy shit. Oh, he's gonna be so sad if this assassination comes up above 50. He's gonna panic and drop all his regens, even though it's got no hope of completing.
This is pretty
You know,
far
I
from home
don't,
for
I
him.
don't like this because the other two are already attacking him. They're already mad at him, and the Karina was not. The Karina was okay. Let's see. He's not. He's making. Okay, no.
Oh, he's truced back up to Vernius again.
Yeah. I think
And now it's
Vernius
detected.
just wanted his White Rift back.
At your command.
He spawned the Kraken in here too. I like this.
The ship behaves admirably.
He's gonna be stuck over here. I don't know what he's gonna do with that Kraken. Let's see, he went with
Yeah, one
Raban.
of the spice fields finished,
Right.
pillaged by the. He's almost got his 5 red main base done. That's crazy.
So yeah, no eco main base buildings for our Hark friend here. Missing out. Man, a lot of missing main base buildings aside from Atreides, who's missing 2 still. Surprising. I think generally getting these things built is one of the most important things you can do. Because even these single slots, right, are going to be these spare, a good spot for these spare buildings. So, you know, Advent Hall is really strong for Atreides. But let's say you still need to get these, right? You want political entente, or you want active surveillance, or Proud Liberator, which is really strong, you should really get this. Putting a single building in this slot to help with that will be great. Oh, he's almost allied this up, jeez. Interesting. So let's see what his plan here is. He's looking around, he's abandoned this region, which, you know, if it's under siege, you can't send an assassin in. But what he can do is he can blow up all the buildings and then whenever his army comes, fight it. He's abandoned 1 cell over here, it looks like. Let's see where the rest are. All the way over here. This is very clever. And I'm actually surprised Atreides doesn't have an airfield here. That's a huge error, huge blunder. Now, oh man, so he needs to run this through. And he needs to put a supply drop somewhere in here. And probably a thumper, because this is going to attract the worm if he goes through the desert. He's going to come up here. Is he going to get there in time? Now this is where, if you're Atreides, a probe setup is what he's missing. And he missed this. Does Hark have enough intel? He doesn't have intel for a supply drop. So this guy might... This guy should make it, actually. He should be okay. Hark's got some water. Look at him go! Is he going to have to abandon that? It's very, very clever places to drop this from Hark. I think he dies. The greed. The greed. This is just the vanilla game for this game. Oh, here's one of the stages of grief is bargaining. Begging. Begging Hark to abandon everything. Okay, he got that. Let's see if this... So it won't finish. So, Atreides was fortunate. Now, oh my gosh. He doesn't realize that he's done. So, when you're Atreides, just look at the top to see if it's going to finish. Wow. Brutal. Now, if you're doing this as Atreides, the moment you see that assassination, almost any faction, always beeline it to whatever gets you your third intel slot, counter intel slot. Right now he's benefiting from Vernius having this, right? But if you're Fremen, if you're Carino, if you're Atreides, what do is you head over here, you put 2 guys in counter intel, and then you research your third slot. And if you finish that during the assassination, toss that third guy in there. It's usually enough to slow down the progression factor, enough to prevent the assassination. Oh, this is amazing. So definitely a little bit of an overreaction here from Atreides, who freaked out, abandoned everything. Probably would have been assassinated, but you know, it is what it is.
All clear.
He really wants to blow up this base. Maybe we'll get a game in after this one, after dinner. It seemed like a little bit of an overreaction to the assassination.
He does that all the fucking time.
Small overreaction.
Small overreaction.
I think he defends that if he keeps his cool. But
I agree.
you know, that's the risk of going too wide.
No, he's Charust. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see here. What is that? Oh wow. Now let's see what his authority production is. 9.6.
He's gotta go before he runs out of money. Once he runs out of money, it's all over. He's got no chance to sell.
You know what I thought about is, yeah, he just needed a Proud Liberator. But Siege incentives might float him a few K.
Yeah.
Where is he going?
Vern has got Wonders of the Desert Research. He's giving it to everyone else, and he's not cooking.
Yeah,
Wait,
Vernius in
lost
this lobby
White
could
Rift.
have
He
gone for.
abandoned
Oh, wow.
White Rift. Why did he abandon White Rift? What the fuck?
That is odd. Is he trying to do that to submarine? He doesn't have any hedge
Yes.
cooking either.
But it doesn't
Interesting.
even make sense. Why would he be submarining if he... Oh, Haxar's got all his army eaten by the worm. It's over for him.
Well, at least now he
just
won't be
lost 20.
insulted,
He just
right?
lost his entire range backline, 20 CP max bet to the worm.
At your
Oh,
service,
jeez,
sir.
look at
He
this.
has no way to kill the drones. He has no way. The arty drones.
Now these arty drones are gonna feast on this supplyless. Oh, he's pillaging. I love it.
We are ready.
So if he had Proud Liberator, he'd get health from this. Which is... Or no, it's only for annexing or liberating.
My Duke.
This is amazing.
Flamers reporting.
Shai-Hulud is feasting in this game. This is amazing. I love this.
Holy shit.
The crew is ready to serve.
I don't know who's gonna win. I thought I knew, and I'm pleasantly surprised.
Hark was capping Polar and no longer is. He pillaged instead.
I mean, assassination is such a strong mechanic, but it's counterable. And Hark assassination is really tough to deal with because if you have a Hark neighbor, you just expect it, right? So
Yeah.
in this region,
I mean,
he
Shadow's
should have
known
had-
for it.
Well,
He knew it was coming. He had
regardless-
agents on counter until he just doesn't know how to deal
regardless,
with it.
right? So if you're Atreides, you build this into all of your eco, right? You build that monitoring station in your border regions, all your border regions, and you try to make sure you have coverage. And then the moment you see that little thing flick up where it says stealth unit detected, you click and you find it. You can get your cell searches, but you also get probe setups. And so let's say
I mean,
you have a cell search.
the
and you start
assassin
searching.
on the deep desert walked, or sorry, the assassin.
Around,
he
right?
he put
I
he put
saw
the
it go
probe
around the
setup
desert.
on the desert, and no, it walked through. It walked over the edge of it, and Haxar just didn't see it.
Yeah. So I mean, if you see that and where it's going, you kind of abandon. But you should be able to get 2 cell searches in before you have to abandon.
Yep.
And 2 cell searches plus a probe setup in this map is really tough because he's all over the fucking place, right?
This Carino army comp is going to bring me to tears. He's making
Tears
his
of joy?
5th flamer.
Crew is ready to
I love it,
serve,
man.
sir.
This is awesome.
Flamethrowers are filled up.
Why don't you try to make flamers a thing, huh?
Because they do
They're so cool.
7 damage per tick.
Is that not a lot?
I mean, it's gonna be 1 against
It's an
literally
AoE,
every
baby.
single Atreides unit he's looking at.
Well, yeah,
here,
might not be great
so-
against Atreides, but maybe against Serbs, mass Serbs.
It's
Oh, he's
good
got a
against
hammer.
Hark.
I love it.
It is good against Hark, I'll tell you.
Hammers are dope.
They are.
A
don't
flamer
think
2 against Atreides can be helpful just because of all their stupid health.
I agree. No, you make 2
Hammers are
flamers if you're
super
fighting
clutch.
Atreides.
Hammers are
But
amazing.
there's never any reason to make more than 2 flamers.
Yeah, this is not enough DPS. He's got flame stacks, but
We salute you.
What is gonna happen here? This could go either way, genuinely.
oh,
no,
he's got
there comes the
reinforcements.
rain.
He bought the reinforcements.
Who can forget the tale?
50 stacks on Gurney. Gurney's down.
They need to kill the drones. Please kill the drones.
These stars are gonna feast though. Look at this. The drones aren't doing much though, you know.
Meanwhile, Hark is just pillaging the entire top half of the map.
I don't think he has the chum for it though. This is an unusual situation where Vernius could have very easily capitalized off all this chaos in one.
Yeah, and he just did.
He has a base down there to kill, plenty of room up north to take, nice bunker in the middle to solidify. Hark is just going crazy. Look at this. I love this, man. It makes no sense.
Well,
I think
we
he's like a
should base
vassal.
kill him. He should just base kill him.
I don't think he wants to. I think Atreides seems to be a vassal for him right now.
I mean, once all his abandoned wears off and he decides.
Oh my
to go
God.
recap- Oh my
He
god!
did
He
it.
put all of them into the Kraken. That's so funny.
So flamers
He's at
can't
60.
shoot in the
He's
air,
at
can they?
65 CP, by the way. No, it's a terrible unit. I'm telling you.
I love this.
Troop
I'm looking at like the Atreides unit still like on the ground there. It's bugged.
So all of he has drones in the Kraken filled
the Kraken, sir.
with dead
with all his
units.
army.
That's
So
amazing.
fucking crazy. I think they can heal while they're in there too.
Captain
Sure.
of the Kraken,
Let's see
waiting
how
for
it
orders. The ship
Kronos would feast here.
Oh yeah.
The drones feast in a bit.
No. He doesn't have the tech for him.
Aw.
Do you need
The Carino would have won despite if he had exotic compounds on his flamers. He has the bugged Sard Cleaver, which is not doing anything for him.
Aw.
We are listening, Majesty.
What would be really funny is as
That
the...
card's out of money. He's completely out of money.
Oh, for sure. He has absolutely nothing on the map. He's gonna lose everything as he hits more and more negative. And honestly, Hark's pretty poor too. Hark's negative 230 Slurry. And so this could have easily been one of those rare Pilloried Home games if you want it to be.
Yeah. I mean, Vern should have won already. Oh, is he going for the base? I think he's going for the base.
I think what you do if Atreides tries this with a full vetted army and they unpack the drones, so the moment they unpack that drone, you toss the Vapors in there, or you toss an orbital.
Taxar is definitely just like desperately trying to make his spice tax right now, and he's not going to.
Yeah, he doesn't have any POIs to pick up. He
doesn't have any, I've looked.
liberated from his territories effectively. Oh, architectural surveys. This could be amazing.
No, I mean, Hark has what, 2 gunners?
So
yeah, he's got 2 gunners here, so the base kill is gonna be tough.
Carino will take Speaker, and if they put on agenda contracts too, I believe there's a tax coming up. They should be gov eligible with Speaker and way too many votes, which would actually be a pretty fun endgame for him, right? He gets 19 from this council, another 20 from.
I mean, no one's even
no,
at 20k hedge yet, which is mind-boggling.
There's not a whole lot of hedge being cooked. That's why.
Yep.
Well, there was
this
more.
This is still
but
anyone's game. I hate to say it, this is still anyone's game.
I'm down for it.
Yeah, the whole Hark army is about to get wiped on this base here unless he flies the Overlord over. If he flies the Overlord over, the base is dead.
So he needs to use his ability here, and I mean, so the Hark army is going to be okay. A lot of these Serbs are just going to feed the Executioners, which do the damage.
Yeah, this base is dead.
For sure.
Does he have siege incentives? He does.
Oh no!
Oh, wait.
So he needs to use his ability on Raban too.
He could live. Okay, the Overlord abilities went onto the base.
Oh,
the
that's
Vapors
fucking hilarious. There's no combat drugs here either.
He's gonna live.
He should no. These Executioners are doing damage. These are gonna chomp it down, I think.
Not the Vapors. Sorry, the defense breach is gonna end, and then he's not gonna do any more damage.
The Executioners will do damage. They have high power. They'll get through it.
Yeah, you're right.
But his error here is if he uses Raban's ability to increase their damage, he
Or
kills
if
that
he
base a
uses
lot
the
faster.
Overlord. Damn.
Raban made it out. Brave Sir Raban. This is ideally where.
Let's see if he can make a gunner army comp to fight the Vern properly.
I don't think he needs to.
I mean, they're gonna be in a hedge race now, aren't they? With the Carino gun gov.
This is a lobby where with how the Cho market is, honestly, it's a little bit weird, but I think with the positioning, Vernius should be winning this.
Yeah.
He's got the middle. He has a nice bunker there. He has White Rift. He has a safe Well Riches. And then he has Idaho. So I think you come here, you solidify the center, you just cook hedge like crazy.
Yeah. Except he's still not
He needs to take Well Riches as a bunker.
He is still not cooking. Neither of them are.
Oh, it looks like we're gonna get some fighting over here. Karina's putting infil cells on the other two. Let's take a look at diplomacy. So we got. It looks like Hark wants a piece of that spice field. Maybe just to pillage. Maybe for more. I think he just wants to pillage this. I think. But we don't have a full drone army yet for Vernius. He's setting up his healing. He's not going to fight. Okay.
Listening.
Interesting. So still no passive. Did he obfuscate passive? No. He just isn't building any. Does he know?
We serve the Imperium.
Yeah, I don't really know how this game ends. I'll tell you how it should end. But our friends here need to, how did he get speaker? It's wild. They need to cook some hedge.
Is there a new mission?
Waiting for orders.
Sweet Jesus. Be right back.
The Karina left the game. Okay. Okay. He's not even out of it either, because the other two aren't cooking. It's just sad.
Guys just sitting here in silence?
No, we're casting a game, but I'm typing shit to the guy who just left it, so I'm a bit busy.
Oh, it's casting game day. I assume it's that Wired Raccoons guy you just reported?
Yeah. I'm talking to him right now.
I'll join and watch.
Well, there went that one.
You saw that fucking Karina left, Kenry?
What from?
Apparently the Vern was lagging him out. We're talking to him right now about it.
Ah, blows.
How does a Vern leg you out? Was he spamming subloids?
No, it's just the Vern army is like poorly optimized.
Really?
I was just not
Yeah.
working well on his computer, huh?
Yeah,
That's
it
annoying.
does cause lag for some people.
Well, this
yeah,
this would have
restarting our
gone
game
anywhere, but I'm
fixes
pretty
it.
sure Vern wins this with
Yeah.
if he started cooking
Crash-
hedge, he'd be fine.
All right.
I sent Crash Pine my guide. Was he following it?
No. Why the fuck would they want to follow it? Sounds horrible.
His tech order was like okay. His agent placement was very questionable, and his main base building were very
Yeah,
questionable.
he didn't have any Plascrete, so he didn't ever really multi-build with Bolig. He made some good decisions going for some strategic areas, but neglected some other ones. And then I don't know if he really flexed his Vernius might quite as well as we would have liked to see. But he didn't have neighbors that were being super aggro or anything either. I wonder how much authority Pack started making before he left. Yeah. Well, we'll see if
It's
we can get
interesting.
another game up.